These are the plaintiffs, Rita and Keisha Peterson. Rita claims there was a flood in the defendant's apartment, and the water traveled down 3 floors and into her apartment, damaging it. No one was home at the time, so the fire department had to break in to get the water from the broken toilet shut off. The defendant refuses to compensate her for her loss, so she's taking him to court and suing for the $500 she's owed. This is the defendant, Ibrahim Fayed. He says this lawsuit's nothing more than a joke and an attempt to extort money out of him. The plaintiff is 4 entire floors below him. No one else complained of any flood damage, and the plaintiff claims her ceiling was ruined. Come on, the woman's wasting his time and energy. And it's crazy he's even being sued in the first place because he caused no damage. He's accused of springing a leak.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Rita and Keisha Peterson?
Yes.
Who's Rita, who's Keisha?
I'm Rita.
Okay. You are suing Ibrahim Fayed?
Yes.
Okay. For $500, the amount you say he owes you to repair damages to your ceiling and walls and electrical based on a leak that occurred from his apartment, which is a few above yours. Okay, what happened?
Okay, well, what happened that day was that we both received an email from the managing agent of the person who is in the unit that is directly underneath us, which is a basement apartment. And in the email, and I bought a copy of the email so that you can take a look at it, he is requesting that someone comes and take a look to find out where the leak is coming from. And because we're right over the person who's in the basement, I guess, you know, they thought it was coming from our unit.
Okay.
Shortly after we received that email, we received another email from our managing agent or management.
This is an emergency. They're sort of trusting that you're hooked into your email, you know, at all hours of the day and night. Nobody called you?
No.
And you're sitting in the apartment.
Well, actually, I was at work and I received the emails.
Okay, and were you at the apartment or no?
No.
No, okay, so they probably were knocking on your door first. All right, so anyway, so they contact you through email, and then what?
Okay, so after that, Keisha left work and went home, and she can tell you exactly what she found at that point.
When I got home, I was notified by our neighbor in apartment 301 that the leak was coming from apartment 401.
And how did they get into 401? Because you don't live there, right?
No.
You rent it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, we have a letter which explains exactly what happened because...
Okay, and I've read the letter, and my understanding is that the fire department was trying to get in there.
The superintendent first was trying to get in.
Did the fire department try to get in
Yes.
there?
Yes.
Eventually what
Okay,
happened-
they couldn't get in there. They're calling him. They can't reach him. They can't reach the tenants. So they're gonna break in.
Yes, but then they used the fire escape. There's a window that was
They
open.
figured out there was a window that was unlocked.
Yes.
So they go in through the fire department goes in through the or through the window that was unlocked that they
Yes.
climbed into through the fire escape, and then opened up the door for the super.
Yes.
Super walks in and finds what?
And finds that the toilet bowl in apartment 401 was overflowing.
Okay, now that's actually water coming out of the toilet bowl.
Yes.
That's not like you can hear a leak, and that's not.
I'm sorry, it's not actually coming out of the toilet bowl, it's coming out of the toilet tank.
Toilet tank. So,
Yes.
but water is spilling out of the toilet tank and flooding. Okay. Did the tenants at 401 ever come back?
Yes, they came back that night.
Okay.
Last night, that night, and...
Did they have a bunch of flooding in the apartment?
We're not sure what damages they had in the apartment.
Okay. Well, I gotta imagine if it was coming,
yeah.
it was seeping through the walls. It must have done some damage.
It was extreme damage because the tenant in B1, they actually had to punch a hole in his ceiling to let the water leak out of his ceiling.
Oy.
So it was an extremely severe leak.
Okay. Do you have pictures of the damage to your place?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Fayed, let me hear from you.
It was not damaged anything into the apartment.
How
To
could
my
it not?
apartment.
Say it again.
It was not any damage to our apartment except change the hose.
To the apartment that you own.
Yes.
Wasn't there flooding?
No.
Okay.
So that's why I don't know where they talking about. A lot of damages, a lot of things. Then all what she sued me is like $500. I don't
Okay.
know. I never been contacted by her. She never contacted me. She never sent me any mail saying what the damage is.
Okay. So
She should have sent at least estimated or something to show me.
I own a condo in the same, this is your answer. I own a condo in the same complex as the plaintiffs. I don't live in the unit I rented out. 3 or 4 months ago, I was informed about a leak I had in the bathroom. Next thing you know, I got papers from the court saying she's suing me for damages. I couldn't believe it. She's claiming water came all the way down to her floor. No other tenant claimed there was damage to their apartment, so how could it damage her ceiling?
Exactly.
Is that your position?
Yes.
So can a leak in one apartment damage another apartment multiple floors below? What do you think?
Yeah, I do. I do think so, yeah.
How would that happen?
I would say so, a large amount of water, definitely.
Well, water where?
From a leaking pipe, a pressurized water line.
And that will go multiple floors below?
Of course.
Through the walls or what?
Yeah, if it got through the walls.
Depends how crappy your apartment is.
Fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
I see the emails and the faxes from the management company and 301. So it's not news to you that apartments down the row got damaged. Why are you claiming it's news to you? It's not news to you. You knew that.
This 301, I went to her apartment, I looked at, and it was not that much of damage.
Oh, well, she's not suing for $5,000. She's
know.
suing for $400 to repair ceilings and walls and $100 for an electrical short. You know, it's not like she's suing for a ton of money. She just wants this stuff repaired. And what's your answer? The flood was in your place. We know that the water seeped down. You know how this stuff is. How long have you owned property?
Long time.
So you've had leaks before?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how much damage can be done
Yes.
by, okay. So, and she's not suing for $5,000, is she? She
No.
just wants the repair that she paid for without having to chase you down the way she's having to chase you down. What's so unreasonable about that?
I didn't get no estimate from her.
Okay, now
She
you tell me
never
the efforts
mailed
you
me
made to
anything.
reach him to tell him about your damage.
Exactly.
Okay.
Go ahead.
First of all, what I'd like to say is that I did try to reach Mr. Fayed, and honestly, Judge, this is the first time that I'm seeing his face.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I have never spoken to him.
Why not?
The first time that I called the office, I spoke to one of his, I guess, a receptionist secretary. Her name is Wendy.
Do you have a Wendy working for you?
Yes.
Oh, what a coincidence. Go ahead.
And she said that Mr. Fayed was not available. I gave my name, number, what it was regarding.
Did he call you back?
No, he did not.
Oh, he didn't call you back. Okay.
So then the following day, I called the office again, and I spoke with the property manager for Mr. Fayed, and he asked me to hold off on having any work done, that what I should do is allow them the opportunity to have their contractor come in and take a look at the damage. So I told him as long as the contractor comes with a copy of his license and assures me that he is a bona fide contractor, he can come. So we set up an appointment for the following day. Did the contractor come? No, he didn't.
Did somebody else come?
No one came.
Oh, they just
no
left
one
you stranded.
called. I took
Wow.
a whole day off from work.
Boy, it sounds like she's making a lot of effort to reach you, and you just can't be reached. Go on. What else did you do to reach her?
Okay, so then, Judge, after that, what I did was I sent this letter, and you can look at this letter.
A certified
It was
letter explaining
certified.
all of this. And did he pick up the certified letter?
No, he did not pick up the certified
No,
letter.
he ignored
because
the
here it
certified
is.
letter. Mr. Fayed, what does a person have to do? Move into your house to get your attention? I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? Over $500 you've made them? You're a horrible neighbor. Horrible. I know you don't live there, but you have responsibilities. And when there's a leak, you need to take care of it. I find in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $500 as well as your court costs. Good luck,
Thank you,
folks.
Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Here comes the man Judge Millon just called a horrible neighbor. Step on in here. What's going through your mind here? How do you feel about that?
I think she's overdoing it to me.
You still don't believe she had $500 damage there? You think she's trying to stick it to you?
Yes. I don't think so. She's saying she did it with license.
Right.
She need a licensed plumber and licensed
All right,
electrician.
Mr. Fayed. Just head right around the corner over here. All right, so come on in here. Horrible neighbor, the judge called him. You agree with that?
Well, I don't want to say anything bad, but all I can say is God is good.
Mm-hmm. Is the place all fixed up?
Yes, it is.
All right, you still there? Right?
Yes, we're still there.
And you still have to deal with him?
Yes, we do.
How do you think that's going to go when you leave here?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, Harvey.
You know, when somebody damages your apartment because of their negligence, you got to immediately notify them of the damage and the manager of the apartment. It establishes your rights and makes it clear that something really did happen.